What is the longest time you've ever played Don't Starve Together? 1 hour? 3 hours? Maybe you even got a little bit daring and spent 8 hours straight playing Don't Starve Together. But no one in their right mind would stay up 24 hours straight just to play Don't Starve Together, right? Wrong. Because I did. And in this video, I am going to not only talk about the experience of staying up 24 entire hours playing Don't Starve Together, but also document everything that me and my community got done in a standard survival world during those 24 hours. The story ahead is full of creative world-building lore, funny moments, and a detailed analysis on sleep deprivation and its effects on the human body. So grab yourself a snack and get ready to endure this marathon with me. The first hour. The most important part of every Don't Starve Together story. That fact would remain in this limited world, doomed to a mere 24 hours of life. We started by immediately unpausing the game as soon as the timer was going, and then it was off to the races. Some things to note about this world is that it was almost default. Obviously, I had to change a few settings due to the sheer amount of players we had during this event, so all of the basic resources were turned up to more, and bosses were set to lots. This way we could all have a chance to fight bosses and get resources. Unfortunately, this world was a Twiggy Tree world, a speedrunner's worst nightmare. Except we had two speedrunners in particular that would just straight up ignore this fact. But that's for later. For now, I spend a sizable amount of time exploring, chatting, and overall having a great time. Of course, 1 hour isn't going to cause me to feel any adverse symptoms from sleep deprivation, so this hour was going to simply just be me hanging out and enjoying some Don't Starve Together. The notable things that happened during this hour was we happened to have some people get day 1 shadow pieces down, which I wasn't a part of because, well, I'm not exactly a great speedrunner, but after that everything seemed to go by like normal. We had a few bosses be defeated, but I, of course, wasn't a part of that. No, because what I found more fun was just wandering around and, you know what? I don't even know. We did eventually run into the Pig King, where one player, Spike, had begun to set down a base. Also, this server was running during the Hollowed Knights event, so that's why there's like 7 trillion pieces of candy on the floor here. Spike's base quickly became a home not only for me, but also the band of survivors that had loyally followed me through my boring wandering session. And over the next 20 minutes, we began to shape up this makeshift little area into a place we all could call home. Sorry, Spike, this is our home now. At around the 50-minute mark, I decided to spelunk into the caves to not only grab a few light bulbs, but also see the state of things down there. That's when I noticed something rather suspicious. Elford and DMDMD running in a very suspicious pattern. Now, many people assume that this was the ruins or maybe the archives, but I thought that maybe this was actually something more sinister. I thought that they were already in the atrium. But were they? Well, only time would tell. So I jumped out of the cave and decided to get back to work turning this lonely little outpost into a home. As we approached our final minutes of the first hour, I reflected back on everything we had done. And that's when...
Wait, That's day 8. That's day 8! I told you guys they were in the atrium. The way they were moving.
Those two madmen had done it. Elford and DMDMD weren't in the ruins or the archives. No, what we saw was them actively making their way through the atrium. Fuel Weaver was slain on day 8. Now, I would have loved to have footage of this amazing event, but unfortunately, I am Polarlotus. Yeah, either way, Fuel Weaver was slain before the end of the first hour, giving us a phenomenal end to hour 1. Needless to say, I was excited for the progress ahead of us. Hour 2, the hour of the boat, was here. And of course, 2 hours of playtime wouldn't lead to any adverse real-life effects. Maybe a little eye strain, but I'm a gamer and absolutely blue light max my eyes almost every hour of the day, so I am pretty much immune to that. So hour 2 would purely be focused on furthering the world and being as useful as possible. You see, for this hour I had a plan. So remember how I said that this world was mostly default? Well, there was one mod added that I really wanted to utilize. That being the new boat shapes mod, which allows you to build a completely custom boat. My goal was to get myself a ship worthy of sailing the seas, but first we would need to get tons of resources to make that happen. Finally, 46 minutes into hour 2, we had a beautiful vessel that cost me a whopping 19 boards to create. Now, all we had to do was... oh, it was far too laggy. This was devastating, but I don't think it was the mod's fault. Rather, the fact that I built the boat kind of lopsided. Either way, this was a devastating loss of time, and we had to sink the beautiful boat. And as you could tell, I was so sad about this loss. Eventually, the lag did die down, but we finished hour 2 with a pretty fun but slightly laggy Bee Queen fight.
Everybody, let's go. All right, hold it. No, it's going straight for Walter. That was targeted. That was so targeted. No, Walter. Everybody hold F. Everybody hold F. All right, good, good, good. Come on, we got this. We got this. Let's go. We got this, everybody. Oh, my helmet! Wow, the lag with everybody fighting one boss is insane. Dude, we're all chasing the Bee Queen down. It's just like... oh, we're already on stage 2, I think. That's stage 3, I think. Right? I don't know. I'm not a big Bee Queen person. We got this. We got this. Oh, booyah. Booyah. Look at that.
Hour 3. The winter hour was here, and it was finally time to begin a major boss battle that I would finally be a part of. Crab King. But first, there was a lot of prep that needed to be done. So first, it was time to focus on the base and make sure that we could survive winter. With our amazing farmers and shiny scaled furnaces, I knew that winter life would be a breeze. So I took my first break of the stream and almost got assassinated. Luckily, I got back in time, but that could have gone very poorly if I hadn't. While we're here, go ahead and keep the names Angry Trapper and Pisano fresh in your minds, because they get into a little bit of tomfoolery later down the line that, well, would certainly be a world-building event. Winter was here, and we had a relatively boring time. You see, I was pretty much waiting on the others for the Crab King stuff, and I certainly did not want to miss the battle, so I just decided to chill around the base for the time being. Luckily, it wasn't all that boring, as Alfred had come up with a plan to fight the Shadow Trio inside of the base. We would be fighting one knight, one bishop, and a whopping 3 rooks. Let's just go ahead and see how that went.
Oh! What are we doing here? Merry Christmas! What's happening here? This seems very dangerous. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. Why are there 3 rooks? Why are there 3 rooks? Oh my goodness, they're level 2. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna drop the lantern real quick. Oh, not the bats. The bats hurt. Oh no. Oh, the bat. Wow, I'm dead. Hold on. Hold on. Chill out. Chill out. I gotta eat these. Okay, hold on. I got this. I'm fine. They do so much damage. Oh no, I gotta heal. Get that thing away from me. I'm scared. They will one-hit me to death. I'm scared to get in there. He'll. Okay, they got it. Good. Dude, that was awful. He did so much damage to me.
After that, we realized that we lacked a necessary resource for the Crab King fight: gems. So we gathered a band of players and prepared to trek through the snow to take on the gem-hoarding boss herself, Dragonfly. But unfortunately, we wouldn't make it until hour 4 started.
Alright, charge! Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I'm on fire. Alright, here we go. Now we got this. I'm gonna take care of the lave. I don't want to bring the lave into the pack. There we go. Does anybody have a pan flute? I probably shouldn't kill this lave. Okay, good. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Come on, hold F. We got this. No, no, no. Stop her. Oh, I just lost my hat. Oh, that sucks, actually. Real quick. Oh, okay, thank you. This works. This works, thank you. Back into the fight, everybody. I'm on fire. We gotta get the stun. Blue Eagle's using a boomerang. Oh, I thought I got it. There we go. We got it. We got it. Everybody hold F. There we go.
With Dragonfly down, we would strike while the iron was hot and head straight for Crab King.
Let's do this. All right, I don't know what gems to put in, so I'm just gonna give the gems to Nubbot over here. We're about to melt it. I'm ready to hold F. That's all I know. All right, let's go. Everybody hold F. Hold F. Hold F. What's happening? Why is the boat doing this? Oh, we didn't get him. We didn't get him. We didn't get him. All right, move back in. It's just Queen Womant with extra steps. We can do this. Go, go, go. Come on, come on. All right, we got sinking happening. Let's head over here. Okay. Wait, the beefalo's gonna die. Ow. Okay, let's move. Let's get him. Wow, already? Okay. Oh, they got knights. We're almost done. We're almost done. Doing my civic duty of holding F. Oh, time to get off. All right, let's go. Let's go. Guys, these boats, they're not looking too good. I'm gonna make up for it real quick. Okay. What? Shenanigans? What?
It was a disaster. And despite the many, many pleas for a rollback, and myself also wanting to roll back, I had to unfortunately live with this. We attempted to defeat Crab King and failed, dramatically. And this, my friends, is where everything began to go downhill, and fast. First, all of my stuff and the other stuff was out in the middle of the ocean during winter, which made it hard to grab the stuff. Eventually, we managed to scrounge up a fire pit and set sail, but all of our stuff was gone. Okay, I'll be honest, I knew exactly who the culprits were. Remember those two names I told you about earlier? Well, they belong to two prominent members of a faction within my community known as the Mooncay Marauders. And while most of them are chill, these two can cause quite a ruckus on any long-term server. Unfortunately for them, this was meant to be a community server, so the people demanded a trial. So that's what we did after I retrieved the stolen loot with totally legit powers. Now, many of the people voted for death, but I chose to spare them. Simply because, well, it was content. Also, we already got everybody's things back and taxed them a few extra purple gems. Unfortunately, this marked the end of Hour 4, and transitioned us very sourly into Hour 5. Hour 5, the great hour of boredom. Why do I say this? Well, despite spring finally arriving halfway through the hour, we got a grand total of nothing done. People were getting bored, and this was totally natural and expected. The average play session of a single Don't Starve Together world is around 3 hours. We were already 2 hours past that. At this point, I was also starting to realize the true length of this challenge. We still had a long, long way to go. Luckily for you guys, you don't have to sit through this entire hour, but I'm sure you could imagine the worry going through my head during this incredibly boring hour. Hour 6 would be remembered only as the humbling hour. You see, fueled by boredom, stupidity, and a sizable amount of caffeine, I decided it would be a bright idea to take on Crab King yet again, despite failing miserably last time. I wanted to redeem myself. So me, DMDMD, and Wolfy set up for what should be the greatest rematch of all time.
Come on, we gotta go. Alright, how do I keep this alive? Wait.
And just like that, in an instant, I was shot back to Earth, quite literally. On the bright side, Crab King was eventually defeated, but not by me. And to put salt on the wound, I was slain by nightmares back at home. I still had most of my stuff, thankfully, but now I was at the pure minimum of health. Realizing that I had failed not only myself, but also my team, I decided to take a reflective walk through our lovely but doomed world. where I was joined by Myzy the West. We traveled and traveled with a few hardships in the way, but eventually we stumbled across Blue Eagle's Ranch, a small but respectable homestead a long ways away from the hub, which is the name I gave to the main base. It was here that Myzy and I decided to finally work for a living. We worked tirelessly, gathering wood, silk, and any resources we could for our boss, Blue Eagle. In return, we had a place to call home and food. Well, sometimes. I even got promoted with a fancy new hat. Overall, life was okay on the ranch, and I was incredibly humbled. Thus marked the end of Hour 6. Hour 7 would be known as the comeback hour. After my brief employment at Blue Eagle's Ranch, I requested my leave and traveled back to the hub. I had a new plan. You see, lots of people had been losing their max health lately, including myself. And I just so happened to stock up on rot, niter, and stingers thanks to trades and spoilage. So we would head back, create some booster shots, and sell them to try to make a quick buck. Little did I know, DMDMD was going to offer me the trade of a lifetime. For one booster shot, he gave me a Void Cowl, a Gloomerang, and a Void Scythe. Just like that, I had gone from wearing a top hat to endgame loot. We even managed to heal ourselves back up. The comeback was here, and I was feeling pretty good. Of course, despite the great power I now possessed, we still couldn't forget to feed the masses. Our resident farmers had produced a massive amount of potatoes and tomatoes, enough to keep everyone fed potentially through the summer, which was rapidly approaching at this point. But before summer arrived, we had a plan to defeat the moon. But first, we would need to brave the moonstorms and help one familiar creepy old man with his research. Ah! What? What? Did a bomb just go off? Did a nuke just go off? What just happened? Oh, we get to go see Guys, let's go see Wagstaff. Wait, let's go see Wagstaff. DMD. Oh, okay. So what is this? I've seen these before. Oh, okay. So this. Where's Wagstaff? No way. It's Wagstaff. Oh. All right. There we go. Okay, holding it off. Come on, he's got to be done soon. Is he done? Oh, wait. Oh. With the moonstorms braved, the time of the Celestial Champion was almost among us. And as the hour ended, we loaded up a boat of true warriors and set sail for Lunar Island. Hour 8, the Lunar Hour. Now, I know what you may be thinking. You have like 15 people here. There's no way the champion fight took you a whole hour, right? Well, no, it didn't. But, well, actually, let me just show you how this went down. We started first by sailing to Lunar Island, and while that was a little nerve-wracking with so many people on one boat, it actually didn't go too bad. Then, when we landed, we got to play a bit of a waiting game until finally the time had arrived. It was time to finally face the Moon Lord. Wait, wrong game. This Moon Rock guy. Let's do this! Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go. All right. It's time. Ow. Oh, what is this? Watch out, watch out, watch out. All right. Get him off of the spiders. All right, go, 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 go. Come on, we got this, we got this, we got this. Yeah, phase 1. All right, here we go. This is where it gets really bad. This is where it genuinely gets really bad. Oh, Maxwell's dead. Goodbye, Maxwell. That was not good. Okay. Woo! Not good. Oh! Get out of the way! Okay. Come on, we got this. Phase 3! Phase 3! Alright, hold F to win. Hold F to win. We got this. Hold F to win. We got this. Uh-oh. That hurt a lot. Hold on. Ooh, the laser. Watch out for the laser.
Wait, did you see my health? I was literally at full health. Wow. All right, you guys got this. You guys got this. I believe in you. I believe in you. Come on. That's that. Woo!
We had reigned victorious over the Celestial Champion, but not without many, many losses. And unfortunately, someone stole my stuff. After a bit of justice, I eventually found my lost Magiluminescence and other stuff. But this came at the cost of Noob being smited by lightning and getting absolutely looted. As you can tell, I was pretty baffled. I also got scammed out of the Enlightened Crown because Leo Boy over here decided to deconstruct it. That was fine though, because I don't even know if I like the crown. That was actually my first time wearing it. We end the 8th hour by relaxing at the Mooncay Marauders base, which conveniently was located on the shores of Lunar Island, not Mooncay. So would they be the Lunar Marauders? I don't know. Either way, a new hour was about to dawn. Hour 9. The unfortunate hour started with us sailing back home, when suddenly we were struck by lightning. Luckily, we managed to make an emergency stop on the nearby lunar archipelago, and were able to get another, far less sturdy vessel afloat. And then, yeah. I'm not sure what the odds are here, but this seemed very targeted. But hey, we managed to make it back to land safely, and finally we made yet another raft, and this time actually set up some protection. And after somebody had angered Alter yet again, we finally made it back home safely. So what did we do during hour 9? A whole lot of nothing except somehow freeze to death in the middle of summer. No, I'm not kidding. And we did manage to check up on Blue Eagle's ranch, and things were coming along nicely there, but other than that, the unfortunate hour had no notable lore or crazy engaging gameplay. But there is something else I want to talk about. You see, we were about to make Polarlotus history here, because my previous longest stream was 8 hours and 57 minutes long. That means that hour 10 would be the milestone hour. We had officially been streaming for 9 hours straight, and what better way to celebrate than take a small break from our world to play some Forge. Look, we were still playing Don't Starve together, so the challenge is still going, but you have to admit that playing on the same exact world with no variety would probably drive me to insanity. For the first half hour, we play some Forge, which goes pretty poorly. We didn't win at all, even with over the recommended amount of players. And then for the second half hour, we decided to play Gorge and let our resident Windy main, Just a Noob, carry us to victory while I gave a podcast about beer, I think? I don't even remember. That's just what it says on my notes. Hour 11 was here, and it would be named the Rebuilding Hour. Why? Well, that wouldn't be until later, because we spent the first half in the ruins wandering about and just being a little silly, before finally heading back up to the surface for autumn. This is where I learned that Blue Eagle's ranch had unfortunately burned down. This was tragic to me, so out of respect for my previous employer, I spent the remainder of the hour rebuilding his ranch for him. Hour 12, officially the halfway point. Unfortunately, gameplay-wise, nothing too interesting happened except a very brief scrappy werepig battle, but at this point, I had almost been awake for 16 hours straight, and 12 of those hours would be sitting and playing Don't Starve together. To say I was starting to feel exhausted would be an understatement. It was at this moment that the first effects of sleep deprivation started to hit me. Nothing serious, just slightly blurred vision and an urge to sleep, but those weren't good signs when we were only halfway through this challenge. It was also at this point that I had to restart the stream on YouTube, because in order to have a stream turn into a VOD, it must be 12 hours or less. So, yeah, that was a little annoying, but we got it done, and with that, we officially started the second half of the challenge. Hour 13 was here, the anti-air hour. Why it's named this will again be for later in the hour, but for the first half, Spike attempts to assassinate me while I'm trapped in a cage. And honestly, I don't blame them. I did kind of yoink their base to make the hub. And then after that, we fought and defeated Dragonfly and Bee Queen. Yep, that's why I dubbed this hour the anti-air hour. So fun, right? I know, we haven't done much, but we planned for the Celestial Champion for hour 14, so that was something fun to look forward to. Boy, I sure hope we get to. This was by far the worst hour of the stream. What was supposed to be a quick trip to defeat the Celestial Champion turned into an hour of sitting around and waiting for the supplies to fight said champion. This hour was so boring that we actually lost many people to the biggest enemy of this entire stream: boredom and sleep. And if I hadn't been determined to finish this, I would have quickly followed them. At this point, I was tired. Pretty tired. But we had a challenge to complete, so I kept myself and a few others entertained by driving a boat around the lunar island for funsies. And finally, near the end of the hour, we got to fight the Celestial Champion.
There we go. There we go. Phase 1. Phase 1. Here's the hard one. This is where we're going to start dying pretty hard. All right. This is Blender. Oh my goodness, run, Spike. All right, big spikes. I just ate all of those spikes. I just ate every single one of the. I have no healing. I just realized that. Anybody got any healing that I can bum real quick? All right, well, here comes the lasers. Oh no! Oh no! Get me out of here! Uh-oh. Not good. Actually, it didn't do any damage, so that's okay. Woo! That hurts. Oh, I didn't even feel the lasers. Oh no! I'm just getting struck by meteors. Hold on. Oh, never mind. We're good. We win.
Everyone wanted to go home at the start of hour 15, myself included. So we set sail for home. But as you saw by the title of this hour would be miserable. Why? Well, we had plans to fight the boss with the highest amount of health, Misery Toadstool. And it took us a pretty long time to prepare, but near the end of the hour, the battle was ready to begin.
We have a Woody coming. We have Spike coming. I think we got this. Misery Toadstool, everybody. Here we go. Oh, so we're just going then. Okay. I mean, all right. All right, here we go. Trees are spawning. Time to chop those down. All right, nice. Let's get some damage. Oh, we got a skin. Very good. Unfortunately, I'm useless here. I don't have an axe. Oh, trees. Oh man, dude. I feel so useless at this point. Oh no, wait, it's acid rain. 3, pull back. Oh, no way. Haha. We just got Misery Toadstool. Woo!
And just like that, to end the hour, me, Spike, Lark, DMD, and this Wigfrid, whose name I cannot pronounce unfortunately, managed to defeat Misery Toadstool together. A wonderful end to the hour, but far from the end of this challenge. Hour 16 was known as the Hour of Lag, because, well, just watch this Queen Bee fight.
Here we go. Alright. Oh, did we kill the last one? We killed the last one. Oh, man, this can't just keep happening. What is going on? I can handle it. Oh, what is this? Who is doing stuff? It's like, it comes in waves, so like I know it's not like a full internet issue. It's like something weird, man. Like, what? Yeah, it's coming in waves. What is this? What would cause this to happen in waves like this? Oh, it's awful. What is going on? All right, there we go. Queen Bee down. Yeah, this is atrocious.
And that didn't get any better for almost the entire hour. Now, at first I thought maybe my internet was dying from, streaming for over 15 hours, but we actually later found out that this lag was caused by other players duplicating logs with deconstruction staffs. So, yeah, they did stop duplicating near the end of the hour, and we used that no lag to set sail. Where to exactly? Well, that will be revealed during Hour 17, the Hour of the Crash. No, we didn't crash our boat. Actually, our trip went perfectly. We had found and fought Malbatross, for no other reason than we were bored. After that, we fought Nightmare Werepig, which we unfortunately defeated too fast and didn't actually get all the pillars down. feels pretty bad, but now it's time to show you why I nicknamed this the Hour of the Crash.
You know, I won't say no to that. Dude, every time I come back to base, my inventory just gets filled with random shenanigans. What?
That's right, my internet did eventually finally give out. Luckily, it wasn't over yet, as before the hour ended, I was able to get everything back up and running. This did cost us most of the final half of the hour, but we did manage to end with a pretty fun Shadow Trio fight. Hour 18, the Shadow Hour. Remember how Fuel Weaver was already defeated on day 8? Well, we decided to do a rematch with more people during this hour. So that's exactly what we went off to do. It took us the first half of the hour, but eventually we managed to make it to the atrium where we would prepare to fight the Fuel Weaver.
Uh-oh. Oh, hey, chest, scary chest. If I can even get there. I can socket the watermelon in the atrium. Hello? It's been an honor, everybody. Let's do this. Oh, you're here already. Okay. Alright, let's do this. That was quick. No, spare no expense, huh? Okay, already, somebody who's insane will have to do that. I don't have insanity. Wow. Wait, wow! Wait!
That was easy. But, I mean, what did we expect? We had multiple people and endgame loot. And thanks to Wanda, we were home in an instant. This is where I ate a donut with a fork because, yeah. And then near the end of the hour, we had something pretty drastic happen.
Oh, it's over. Oh, it's over. Oh! What are those creatures? Those are not frogs, dude. What are these? Bright-eyed frog? They do planar damage? Oh. Yeah, that is pretty scary. Alright, caves it is then.
To end the hour, I decided to head to the ruins so that I could re-obtain my Magiluminescence. Because me, being 21 hours without sleep, forgot to take it off during a break and it had broken. Womp womp, I guess. The hour of the Great Voyage started with this.
It's, hello? 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 Okay, now I'm seeing things.
After the Great Tree Guard migration, which I genuinely thought was a hallucination, the Mooncay Marauders had a Firehound incident. Their base was rapidly burning down. Now, if this was earlier in the challenge, I would have chalked it up as being a lore incident. However, this fire was set to completely wipe their base. So, using methods, I had saved their base. But as a toll for my questionable methods, I had accidentally picked up a few cursed trinkets. Sure, I could just cheat and get rid of them if I really wanted to, but I thought it would be fun to take a voyage to Mooncay to get rid of these trinkets. So I had hijacked Spike's very, boat-shaped boat, and we set sail to Mooncay with a crew consisting of me, Spike, Kneecap Bro, and Bucket Bird. DMD did show up halfway through the voyage, but unfortunately he just kind of sunk. I don't know what that was, it was just very comedic. We eventually finally made it to Mooncay, but the damage to the boat was too severe, and I was left stranded with some of my crew. Okay, not stranded fully, but the island was uninhabited, and unfortunately not as full of bananas as I thought. I only managed to actually get one banana, so the curse stays, for now. We eventually left on a grass raft, leaving Kneecap Bro stranded on Mooncay. At the time, I didn't actually even realize either. I guess that was the 22 hours of no sleep. But we still had 5 to go. So close, yet so far. The Insanity Hour. At this point, I had been up for 23 entire hours. 19 of those playing Don't Starve Together. Now, doing the same thing for 19 hours is destined to cause you to go a little bonkers. And that was proven during this hour. First, I decided to head back to my old stomping grounds, Blue Eagle's Ranch, where Blue Eagle had woken up and rejoined the stream. And you know what? I'll let the gameplay for this hour speak for itself on how sleep deprivation was starting to affect me.
I just need to live. Well, I don't even have to live. I just need to be awake. That's all I gotta do. Do I not like not sleeping right now? Yeah. But am I happy? Yeah. I'm gonna go get Flint. Need to go get Flint. Need to go get Flint. Need to go get. Holy fly! Oh, what's happening? Can you hashtag leave? Stupid. Oh crap, where am I? Give me a minute, give me a minute, give me a minute. Give me a minute, hold on.
Luckily for me, we had all decided that hour 20 should be a break hour. And with only 4 more to go, this should make me feel a lot better, right? No, not at all. Now, Forge is fun, and it's a great game mode, don't get me wrong, but the entire premise of it, if you aren't playing an important role like healer or tank, is to hold F and stutter step. Needless to say, this was probably my worst hour of the stream. I started to get very quiet, and keeping my eyes open was actually becoming an incredibly difficult task. And no, we didn't end up beating the Forge during this run. That's okay though, because the second hour would prove to be actually very fun, as we moved over to one of my personal favorite mods, Deathmatch. Round 1 was a great reminder on why I love this game mode. If you don't know, Deathmatch is a mod that basically allows you to duke it out against other players with Forge weaponry. It's simple, but it can lead to some very fun moments. Now, I got defeated very quickly on round 1. That was to be expected, since you know I'm officially medically sleep deprived, being officially 24 hours since my last sleep. But the others, oh, they made this round very interesting. Near the end, we had a 1v1 between Starlo and Croissop. Who would be the champion Wormwood? Well, Starlo proved to be a formidable foe, taking Croissop out, but not without a battle. For round 2, I fell pretty fast yet again, which was to be expected, but near the end we had a very interesting endgame.
That's what's weird. Oh, okay, wait, whoa.
And finally, round 3. I actually managed to hold out for much longer than I expected, but didn't make it to the end. The final 1v1, however, was between Starlo, the champion of round 1, and WX in a skirt, aka Hugh, who was in the finals of round 2. This battle was so good that Hugh actually made art to commemorate this event. Now, obviously, my commentating wasn't great. Again, I was very, very tired, but I'll let this play out for all of you to enjoy.
Oh my goodness. No. It's just a massacre. Oh! Wait a minute. The comeback from WX in a skirt? Hold on. It's not over yet. Woo! Oh no. Ah, there you go. There you go. That was good though.
The return. The end was in sight, and all I had to do was play Don't Starve Together for 3 more hours. That's it. Easy, right? Well, it would be if I hadn't been up for 25 hours already. This is when it really started to hit me. But we were far too in to give up now, so I locked in and prepared for the long road ahead. Gameplay-wise, we didn't actually do much during this hour. We toured Soggy Bean's hidden base, used the lunar bridge that was created a while ago but I just discovered, fought Lunar Bearger, had an incredibly suspicious floor plan be built by DMDMD, and finally ended it with a fun little Bee Queen battle. The World Tour Hour. Why did I name it that? Well, we did a little bit of everything during this hour. At this point, my reaction time and will to play was severely hindered. So I pretty much just ran around as a spectator, watching everyone else shape the world around me. And that was actually half of what this entire challenge was all about. Sure, the hardest and most interesting part was me staying up for 24 entire hours, playing nothing but Don't Starve Together. But I also wanted to see how this world could grow within the time frame as well. Of course, this world technically wasn't 24 hours long, since we did take 2 one-hour engagement breaks, but it was 24 hours long in spirit. We had done almost everything there was to do in this world, and finally people had started focusing purely on building, preparing themselves for the end, when the server would shut down and nobody would be able to come back ever again. Oh yeah, we also did the new mask play, which was pretty fun. The final hour. It was here, everyone. I had almost played Don't Starve Together for 24 entire hours straight. So what did I do for the final hour? I spent it in creative mode preparing the final boat, which failed tremendously due to lag. So I settled for a more simple flare boat that we would light off exactly at 24 hours. It was at this time where I warned everyone that the world would be finished in less than an hour, so everyone scrambled to finish their projects and drop down some lore, which we will go over at the end of the video. For now, it's celebration time. They say a picture tells 1,000 stories, and I think that this one is no exception. And just like that, as we approach the 24-hour mark, the flares went off, and we had completed it. To say I felt relieved would be an understatement. And you can tell by my voice how much this challenge had taken a toll on me. The 24-hour stream. All right, so we might lag a little bit at the start here, but why do they have more? It's been really awesome, guys. I can't believe it's over. It's finally over. And with that, I hope you enjoyed this journey. Thank you so much for being awesome, and thank you members for supporting the channel and making stunts like this possible. I'll see you all in the next one. Polarlotus out.